They had luscious lips.
Dads made out with their daughters. Sons seem to be groping their moms. What is going on? What kind of parent would hear about this and say, I'm in. That's a great idea. I'm in. And we tried to reach parents and students, but did not hear back. So we're going straight to my guest to discuss this, comedian and star of E's After Lately. Of course, that's Sundays at 11 p.m. Heather McDonald, attorney Mark Eiglarsh, and CNN education contributor Steve Perry. So, Steve, I'm going to go to you first. What did you think of the video?
I think I threw up a little bit in my mouth when I watched it, and I know that we actually did the same thing, but it didn't have to go that way. You don't have the parent kiss the kid on the mouth. We did it where the parent came over and kissed the kid on the cheek. It was very innocent, very sweet, and we told him that a cheerleader was going to kiss him.
But Steve, did we overreact? Are we overreacting here? We're going to have fun with this, trust me. But you know, it's a time when these sorts of issues, and we've been covering nothing but horrible, disgusting issues about boundary problems with adults and kids for the last, since Casey Anthony, frankly. But isn't it a little bit problematic? Even if it sort of, I don't know, if it encourages kids to be sort of indifferent to these issues.
I think it went too far. But we could overreact. There's a big world, and there are a lot of issues going on in education. But if we're going to have fun with something, we may as well have fun with that. Parents kissing their kids on the mouth. It's like a Howard Stern, It's Just Wrong episode.
Well, I'm not going to bother Howard on this one. I'm going to show you a piece of tape from an SNL skit that occurred to me immediately. It's a recurring sort of character. In this particular case, it's Kissing Family Thanksgiving. Check this out from NBC.
Who's out here? Better not be burglars.
Mom, it's us.
Jacob, look at you. You got in early. You look so handsome when you cut your braids.
Yeah, the guys at Prudential didn't really like the reggae look, so.
Hey, is that Domino's? We didn't order any pizza.
Oh, shut up, Dad.
Come on, Mr. Prudential. You gonna run that office something? Big desk, everything, huh? Big boss.
Hey, Lucy, this is my brother, Dwayne.
Oh.
Emperor Dwayne, to you, short stack. Hey, come here, I'm fooling.
How was your flight, man?
Oh, shut up.
Heather, I know that's just like Thanksgiving at the McDonald household. I understand, but what do you think of all this?
Well, actually, when I first saw it, I did not think it was that bad.
Of course you didn't.
Because...
Of course, there's got to be pictures of you making out with your kids out there somewhere.
I have. Okay, my boys are 9 and 5, okay? Yeah. And I really do just love kissing them. I guess I think it's
Heather,
a little bit...
be careful. Mark Eiglarsh, an attorney, is on the other end. He might choose to do something with this.
I'm just saying, like, and I started this thing when they were very young where I'd say, they'd say, can I have some milk? And I'd be like, for a kiss. Like, basically... They'd had to give me affection just to survive in the house. So I know that's wrong to do, but like just the other day, we were out at a play place, and I looked at my son's little face, the 9-year-old, and I did kiss him, and I go, oh my God, that's awful that I just did that in public. But I know that, it's definitely, I won't do it at school. And
you don't do tongue in public.
No. And I do, and I definitely think it was a little more disturbing when I watched the video with the dad kissing the daughter.
Right.
For some reason, maybe because I'm the mother, and I will continue to kiss my sons, and I do tell them no woman will love you like your mother loves you, which is totally wrong to do.
I'm thinking of referrals right now for them, Heather, just so you know.
So I think that they didn't really think it through. Like, I don't think they're bad people. And
okay, well, I didn't say they're bad people. Mark, what do you think? Mark Eiglarsh, you're out there. You've got kids too. Heather kisses hers and threatens them with withdrawing her love and affection. And as I said, I've got a referral for a good therapist for them as soon as they need it, which sounds like it'll be airlifted there later this week. But what do you think, Mark?
Well, one legal phrase came to mind when I saw the video over and over again, and that was yuck. And it's not that they were kissing, it's the way that they were kissing. A peck, I think I can get, but a Casablanca, Bogart, Ingrid Bergman makeout session was a bit much for me. And my concern for this principal is if we let him go without kind of pointing out to him how inappropriate this is, he'll try to outdo himself next year. So we've got, what, a tongue kiss and a lap dance with grandma.
Oh, God.
I know that's where Heather was
saying.
going with it. Listen, speaking of the, I'm just saying, speaking of the principal at Rosemont High School, he apologized for what he says was a harmless prank, so listen to this.
I know there are people who are upset about what they've seen, and as principal, I'm responsible for what happens here, and if for all the people who are offended, they're genuinely offended, and I owe them an apology.
He looks kind of panic-stricken there. He issued a written apology as well, but says none of the student athletes or the parents have complained. So, Steve, should we let that principal off the hook? Just say this is a good-natured prank, went a little too far, and maybe everyone learned a lesson?
Yes, he apologized for the people he offended. The parents and the kids are cool with it. Bygones. Did it go too far from my taste? Yes, but in that school, they seem to be over it. Turn the page, move on, let them go back to running up what I hope is a great school.
Now, I have a photograph I want to show Heather. We've been doing some hard-hitting research here, and this turned up. I just had to share it with Heather particularly because I know she's, there it is. That's the Christmas of Heather's future, I guess you'd say.
Who is that?
Rumor Fix has this lovely photo of Lindsay Lohan sharing a little peck, a birthday kiss with her mom. The poll question on there was loving mother and daughter, or creepy. So, I mean, Heather, a few years down the line, this could be you and your sons out there in Rumor Fix.
First of all, I'm never going clubbing with my sons, okay? I would just like to have, like, their cheek to kiss for the rest of my life. That's all I'm saying. But